Good morning, everyone. I'm Bashir, one of the foreign teachers of Cambodia Intellectuals Academy. And I'm very happy to meet you once again with our new lesson. We are going to continue with the lesson of the previous one, and it is very important for us to review the previous lesson. In our previous lesson, we learned about garden. And as you were taking through this procedure, I think you will be able to remember what we learned yesterday. So what were some of the things that we learned yesterday? Yeah, birds, butterflies, good. Any other? Flowers, trees, and many more. In today's lesson, we are going to continue with other things that can also be found in this garden. To start with, we have to also remember that when we are talking about garden, a garden is a piece of land or a space where many things can be found. For example, trees, butterflies, birds, and so on. And in the same garden, we are going to move further to other locations in this garden to see other items that we can find. This is one of the familiar things that we can find whenever we visit a garden, and this is fence. 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 To try to practice our vocabulary, it is also very important for us to see it in words so that we can learn. And this is fence. Fence. In the same place, we also see something like a pond. A pond. When you go to this place in the garden, you can find some maybe fish and other things, and then surrounded with some few flowers and then rocks just to beautify the place. So this is a pond. Pond. That is pond. Pond. To help the grasses and other flowers to grow, it also needs some activities to take place. So we also have this. This is watering can. Watering can. Watering can. Watering can. Sometimes we need to carry some flowers from one location to another. We also need to carry some small items using something called, this is what we call wheelbarrow. 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 After walking through the garden, we will reach a stage where we need to take a rest. And we also have a place where people are given the opportunity you can take your rest. We also have something called bench. This is bench. Garden bench. 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 Good. These are some of the things that can be found in the garden. In our previous lesson, we talked about other things, and these are additional things that can be found in the garden. We have fence. As you can see, and fence too are made of different styles and different materials that are used. And if you see this one, it is made of bamboo. So this is a bamboo fence. We also have this, that's the pond. It is also a location in the garden to make the garden to look more beautiful. There is water. In most cases, you can find fish inside and other small things with flowers and rocks around it, just to beautify the place. And this is it, and that is the pond. I also mentioned about the use of water can. It helps the workers in the garden to be able to water the flowers and other plants in the garden to make it look beautiful and fresh. Wheelbarrow. Another tool that are mostly found in the garden, which helps the workers to carry goods, items such as flowers and other things to use for daily work in the garden. And wheelbarrow is very important tool that helps them to work very easily, transporting items from one location to another for the beautification of the garden. I also mentioned bench, which you all know the use of bench. Or even wherever we go, we find something like this. It means whenever you want to take a rest, you find a place like this, and they are also very common in most of the garden. And this particular garden we are talking about, it is a garden that normally we visit to see things. It is not gardens that is about crops. It is garden that is used for people to go there, like places of interest, and this is one of the gardens we are talking about. So our topic is focused on things in the garden and the items that are found in the garden. This is another topic. There are many other things that are still found in the garden. We will use this one to familiarize ourselves with what is in the garden, the items that can be found in the garden, the names of the items that are found in the garden, and many more. I think this is where time will permit us. Until we meet again in the next lesson, continue to visit our YouTube channel, Facebook and other social media platforms, Cambodia Intellectuals Academy. Until we meet again, I wish you good luck, good health. Thank you very much.